It's Financial Literacy Month, and today I want to talk about a topic that's probably not at the top of your mind: life insurance. We often think of financial health in terms of investments, real estate, or retirement savings, but what about life insurance? I purchased my own policy almost 2 years ago, and honestly, it gave me peace of mind knowing that if anything ever happened, my family would be taken care of and that I wouldn't be leaving behind financial stress for them. If you're between the ages of 25 and 34, you're part of one of the most underinsured cohorts in Canada. Many people in this age range believe it's too early to think about life insurance or assume it's too complicated and expensive. But the truth is, having life insurance can actually improve your financial and mental well-being right now. And it can be more accessible and affordable than you think, starting as low as $15 per month. That's why I've partnered with Blue Cross Life in this video to clear up the most common misconceptions about life insurance, explain why life insurance should be an essential part of your financial foundation, not something to think about later. Highlight the real risks you face when you don't have the right coverage or any coverage at all. Misconception number one: I won't need it until I'm older. Most people in their 20s and 30s think, I'm young and healthy, I'll worry about life insurance later. But your 20s and 30s may actually be the best time to get it. When you're younger and healthier, you can lock in much lower rates, and those rates stay fixed for the entire term of your policy. It's like purchasing travel insurance. You don't plan to have an accident or get sick on vacation. You're protecting yourself in the event that something happens. If you decide not to get it and something happens, it's too late. And with life insurance, if you wait until you're older, it may be way too expensive or more challenging to qualify based on your health. I also used to think that life insurance wasn't something I needed to worry about until I was much older. But then I realized it's an important part of a balanced financial plan. So why wouldn't I want to have it as part of my portfolio if it's accessible and affordable? And that leads me into the next misconception. Misconception number two: it's too expensive. This is probably the biggest myth, and it stops people from even looking into coverage. In fact, most Canadians overestimate the cost by as much as 3 times. According to Blue Cross Life, affordability is one of the top barriers to getting coverage. But the reality is different. Locking in a good rate when you're younger and healthier is cheaper, and the rate stays fixed for your coverage amount for the entire term of your policy. Life insurance is more accessible and affordable than most people think, starting as low as $15 per month with Blue Cross Life. In fact, the younger and healthier you are when you apply, the less you'll pay for coverage. So whether you're juggling rent, student loans, or saving for the future, prioritizing term life insurance coverage at a lower cost is a smart move. When I left my corporate job, I thought I couldn't afford life insurance on my own. But after doing my research, I realized that you can find coverage for almost any budget. Personally, I got $1 million in coverage for less than what I pay for a gym membership each month. You could always start with a smaller amount of coverage and increase it as your life changes, like when you buy a home, start a business, or grow your family. Misconception number 3: it's only for married people or who have dependents. Even if you're single or don't have dependents like me, life insurance still protects the people you care about in your life. I'm not married and I don't have kids, but I wanted to make sure my immediate family, like my mom, wouldn't have to worry about my financial obligations or any loose ends if something were to happen to me. Life insurance isn't just about replacing income, it's about protecting your loved ones. Have you considered, if something happened to me tomorrow, would your loved ones be financially stable and able to focus on what really matters? In fact, half of Canadians surveyed indicated that their households couldn't maintain their lifestyle for a year if the main income earner passed away. I like living life to the fullest. Traveling, hiking, going on road trips, exploring. In my 20s, death felt like something that only happened to other people. But as I've gotten older, I've seen unexpected accidents happen all around me. A family friend slipped on a rock while hiking and passed away, and that really changed my perspective. I now realize that I'm not immune to life's unpredictability. For me, life insurance is about being prepared and leaving behind financial security for the people I care about. Misconception number 4: workplace life insurance is enough. This one surprises a lot of people. If you get life insurance through work, that's great, but it's usually not enough. The payout for workplace life insurance is often just 1 to 2 times your salary, which may not be enough for your financial commitments like a mortgage or family needs. In fact, a Blue Cross Life study found that 33% of Gen Z and 37% of millennials rely solely on workplace coverage, but 89% of them worry it's not meeting their needs. Most employer life insurance plans are tied to your job, meaning your coverage ends when you leave. When I was working in corporate accounting, I also assumed my benefits were enough. But once I left my job to start my own firm, that coverage disappeared overnight. That's when I realized how temporary and limited workplace insurance really is. The coverage is often generic and not tailored to your situation. So I recommend checking what your plan actually includes, how much you're paying for it, and whether you need supplemental protection. Misconception number 5, life insurance only helps financially. This is one of the most overlooked benefits. Life insurance also supports your mental well-being. It's not just about money, it's about peace of mind. In fact, 89% of Canadians with life insurance say it supports their mental well-being, and 92% of Gen Z say it helps them feel calmer knowing that their family would be protected. It gives you that sense of security that lets you focus on your goals, take risks in your career, or travel without that background worry of what if. After I got my policy, that lingering thought, what if something happens, went away. And it might sound strange, but it really gave me peace of mind. I remember finalizing my coverage the day before going on a camping trip because I just wanted to get it done. I love living life fully, but I'm also realistic. Accidents can happen. Knowing I had protection in place gives me the freedom to focus on enjoying my life without that small voice in the back of my mind. Misconception number 6, it's too complicated. Getting life insurance doesn't have to be complicated. In fact, it can be surprisingly easy. With Blue Cross Life, the process is 100% online. You could get a quote, compare coverage options, and even complete your application in under 20 minutes. And if you need help along the way or have questions at all, they have licensed insurance advisors available by phone, virtual meeting, and live chat. So as part of Financial Literacy Month, take a moment to review your full financial foundation. Not just your savings and investments, but your life insurance coverage and protection too. Take a moment to check your workplace life insurance and see what it covers. It's smart to have your own personal life insurance too. Coverage that moves with you even if your job changes. And if you're self-employed and don't have life insurance yet, it's definitely worth looking into. The earlier you start, the better protected you'll be. It's one of the most affordable and meaningful ways to protect your loved ones and your financial progress. If you want to learn more about coverage options that fit your lifestyle, check out Blue Cross Life. I'll link them down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!